Put your money in. I'm finna short everything. Oh, I've been watching 3 contracts. Hey, what's up everybody? Rookie Charter here. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at a couple of charts. Going to look at the Bitcoin chart, CAS, Render, try to find a position. But man, I know you guys seen Bitcoin going crazy lately. Went over that 51,000 mark. I mean, man, what is in store next? So let's go ahead and hop right on into it, alright? Alright, this is going to be the Bitcoin chart on the monthly right now. I just got all these little barriers popped off, just kind of marking maybe some little lightweight resistance areas, some support areas, maybe where there's a chance where something could pull back to. As we know, Bitcoin has jumped all the way to that 52K mark, and we're only something about what's that, about 40% or something like that. Let me see. We're only about 46% from the top. Okay, and it looks like Bitcoin is about to blast its way. I thought that Bitcoin was gonna pull back already. Didn't happen. It blew right through the barriers. All right, so let's jump down. Let's go monthly. It's looking bullish. Weekly is looking bullish. Look on the 1 day here. Okay, on the 1 day, it's looking like it's gearing up to head right on out. The daily is looking good. I mean, the 4 hour is looking good. I mean, let's go ahead. Let's bring it down to that 1 hour. That 1 hour, you see a little buying pressure down here. That's why I like these lower time frames, because it kind of lets you know everything that's kind of going on right now. Same thing here. Let's jump down to the 15. It's pretty much the same thing. You see a little bit more buying. I mean, a little bit more selling pressure down here. So, Bitcoin is going to have its day. And today is the day. We are in Bitcoin times. Let's see how far it's going to go up. But for right now, we're going to take a look at the Render chart. This is going to be Render on the monthly, okay? Render got all the way up. It pushed that $5 mark. It pushed the $5.15 mark. I mean, it pushed it. It pushed it. I think Render, its ATH, is going to be just about $9. Whether it's going to reach its top, its all-time high, it has a very, very, very good chance here. Let's do something like this. So we are not that far away from the top. I mean, from the top already. So you figure here, we are probably about 80% from the top. So Render has been blasting through. Whether we're going to see it touch there or not, I'm not too sure. But the reason why I was watching, I do have a position in Render. I also have a position in Bitcoin and CAS, is because, let me show you this. We're just going to look at this on this time frame. Actually, let's pop down to the 4 because of what we're trying to do right now. We're actually trying to find an entry point. Okay. So on the 4 hour, we're looking like we are on the up and up, kind of consolidating here, kind of ranging a little bit. Okay, let's hop on to the 45-minute chart. Okay, same thing here. You can just, it's pretty much, it was a little bit of a sell here, sell here. The buyers came back in the house, kind of brought it up to that $5.03 mark, whatever. Bulls jumped in the house, pulled it all the way down to about that $4.86 mark, something like that. And the Bulls came in, the Bears came in and pulled it down to that $4.80 something cents mark. Bulls came in, brought it back up to that $5 mark. So it's pretty much ranging around those areas in between, like that $5 mark and that $4 and high $4.80 something cents mark. So we are actually just trying to find an entry position. So it's 45. That was a 45-minute chart. This is going to be the 15. And we just had another green candle pop in there. So it's showing it is completely on that up and up. Okay, so we're going to remember where we are on that Render chart. Okay, so we're going to leave that there for now. We're going to jump over here to these charts be timing out here. We're going to jump over here to the Kaspa chart. Now, Kaspa has just been going stewy itself. It's been ranging that $14, $15 mark. I mean, $15, we wish. That 14, 15 cents mark. Kind of ranging. Bears, you can see a lot of sell pressure up in here. Looks like people just getting out a little too early. Maybe, this is around the beginning of the year, so they had that nice run up here, a nice run up from around beginning of November, and it topped out probably around later November of 2023, and then you can see it was just ranging. Bears came in the house, probably people selling off those bags from this run up here, and now as of about February the 6th, we've been picking that steam back up. It kind of seems like it is going to start ranging just a little bit. This is going to be the daily chart. Let's hop on that 4-hour madness here. Like I said, it's kind of ranging here. It's kind of picking up that steam a little bit. Let's go ahead and pop down to the 15-minute chart. The problem is I was looking to throw a short in. I mean, I got no problem. I'm a bull at heart, but at the same time, I react to what the market is showing me. And if the market is showing me that there's a chance I can knock a short off real quick, I go ahead and knock that short off. And I ain't really trying to mess around with ranges, so I'm trying to wait till it hits up here, and I wanted to do something like come back down. We wish. This is Kaz, but we know it's not finna do that. But I'd like to throw a short in up here around the 14-cent mark, and at least short it all the way down to that 11-cent mark if possible. So we're rolling down here. This is going to be, let's look at let's go with that since it was up. Casper chart is up. We're at the 14-cent mark. Big question of the day is whether it's going to continue to go up, and if it does decide to pull back, we want to know about how far it's going to pull back. So we are just going to do some shits and giggles here, okay? We're going to put this here. Just gonna slap a couple of boxes here. I mean, you can go all over these areas, but just gonna put a couple of them here, just at some places where there is a split chance where Casper could pull back to if it decided to, okay? If that pullback is even coming, because there's no guarantee that you're gonna get pulled back to these levels, okay? So we're gonna look here. Hold on for a second. 1 minute here. So we are on our 4-hour chart. Okay. I know I can put it down. I can mark it on the lower charts. I'll go down to my 15-minute chart and kind of mark that one up just a little bit, because I'm looking for a short. I'm not going to worry about nothing above it. I know this green candle's coming here. It's been ranging across, but I believe that there's going to be some sort of a pullback going on, okay, at this 14-cent mark. So I'm imagining that we're going to have a really good pullback. Maybe I'm going to take a wild guess. There's a lot of resistance around here. I'm going to imagine that we're going to pull back to about maybe at least a 13-cent mark, 12-cent mark. But I'm going to say that I highly doubt it. Okay. So I don't know. It seems like we got a little bit of red going on here. Seems like there's some bears in the house. Let's jump down to... Okay, so we jump down to the 1-minute chart just so we can really get some exacting standards on what's going on. I know the 1 minute, 5-minute charts are kind of, it just move, everything moves so fast, but it's kind of letting you know everything that's going on, and it shows that the bulls are in the house. And I know it's just that season, but the bulls are really, really in the house. Now, whether we're going to see any kind of pullback, I'm not really too sure, but I will show you here. You're going to see a lot of resistance about at this point, about that 13 cents mark. About that low 13 cents mark, up to almost to the 14 cents. We're going to see, I mean, if anything, it might just drop down to about here. that 13 cents mark. But you know, you never know. This is crypto. It could drop down a little bit farther than that, which I'm very sure eventually it will have some kind of a pullback, hopefully to the 10 or 11 cents mark. But what we're gonna do, as you can see, I got a small amount of money in here. We've been working off a small account, okay, about 20 bucks in at a time that I will put in the account, because I'm a very much of a rookie at this, you know, and I have been playing with it for a while. You know, my L's are, you know, a little bit more than my W's, you know, but I got, you know, I'm getting, I'll say I have made some pretty good W's. All right, messing around, watching different YouTube videos, studying these charts, kind of learning what's going on. But this is CAS, so we're gonna see whether that's gonna drop or not. Not really too sure on a short on that CASPA. I don't really know. I think I might just say, you know what I mean, just go YOLO and throw a let's go along right here on render somewhere about $5. I'll probably see if we can. No, it's not gonna happen. Well, I'll probably wait around, kind of see where it's gonna go. But if it drops down to under that 5 mark, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and throw a long and a super long. Okay, I'm gonna long it all the way to I'm gonna long it all the way to like $8 and just see what happens. Okay, I had a buddy who did that, and I forgot exactly what token that it was on, but he just threw a long in. He just said forget it. He was somewhere like down here, and he just said forget it. He threw a long in. He put his SL in, and it just went all the way up. And maybe about a week, 2 weeks later, he was still in the damn trade, and you know, he won. He got out, and he made a nice size little bag off that. But you know, this is really looking interesting. Everything is just going up. All my wallets are up. But what I'm wondering about, what's up with the meme coins? I mean, I guess maybe it's not time. This is still Bitcoin's time, then it's altcoins time, and then it's meme coin time, low cap season. But you know, I'm not too sure. If anybody, you know, knows any information on those meme coins, let me know, because I see some are popping, some are not, some are dropping, you know what I mean? Some are popping, some are dropping, whatever the case may be. Some are just not popping at all. Look at this right here. We got some serious green candles going on here. I'm wondering, it's trying to pop over that $5.03 mark. I wouldn't be surprised if render touches that $6 mark very soon. Okay, I would not be surprised. You know, we just got to keep our eyes on it, and I'm going to find a position in here at some point in time. I'll probably end up throwing a small long in here on render, but hold on, I'm just looking at this chart here. This is on the 1 minute, okay? Because I've been keeping my eye on this chart, I have a big feeling that it might get up to somewhere maybe around here and start pulling back again. But kind of just gonna keep our eyes on it. And when you have a small amount like this in your account, you're not making the money. Okay, I'm just putting it like that. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, you can get in down here, and next thing you know, you end up here. I mean, you know, you can get in like at the $3 mark. You know, you end up at the $5 and something mark. You know, you're only making about $1, if that. You know what I mean? But you know, it's no problem. Like I said, this is more about the learning experience. I'm not trying to put a bunch of money into my futures, and next thing you know, everything just nothing goes your way because the chart is not your friend. Okay, but we might throw in a little long here and just do some YOLO. This $5, it's been ranging between that $4.80 mark and that $5 mark. So we're gonna kind of see what's going on. I went against what I thought was gonna happen, and I threw in a short. Okay, so I shorted it up here like $5, 3 cents, something like that. My stop loss, I gave it some super room to breathe. It's like all the way up to like almost $6. Okay, and my BTP is down here at like $4.97. Nothing too serious. Like I said, we are getting used to these ranges. We're getting used to these levels. We are just learning these charts, learning these market structure. And as you can see, it was actually a good move running a short there, because I've been paying attention to render for a good part of the morning. And it's been ranging. It's been ranging. And now it seems like it's ranging back down. And as far as I can tell, I have no idea where it's going to go. This is actually going to be the 1 minute chart still, because I love it so much. The 1 minute chart is going to show you everything that's coming on, everything that's going on, all at the time, all at the same. It's going to let you know everything that's going on within your trade. As the orders coming in, you can kind of see it pop up, and you don't have to wait for the timing to catch up or nothing like that. But I know the 1 minute chart is sometimes a little unreliable. Maybe it can give you a false sense of here you go, whatever the case may be. There was a good, nice little green candle that just came in, and the sellers just overcame it. Look, they're bringing it down, 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 down. Okay, so we're gonna keep our eyes on this as it's going down, and it's gonna most likely hit my stop. If it doesn't come down here, I'm imagining it's gonna come somewhere around this area, but I have faith. I think it's gonna come down. It's gonna pump my stop. I can almost guarantee that. But this is crypto. You can't guarantee nothing. Everything is ranging. Everything's looking good out there in the market. You guys have a good day.